Hey YouTube, Unknown Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of the not Online Dynasty. Sorry. I'm going to keep that in there though just because I keep a lot of my mistakes in there. But right here, as you do see, we got four commits this season. 3 of them came last week. One of them is Albert Smith, the 80 overall cornerback with 94 man coverage and 92 speed. Brandon Birch, somebody else I've been wanting to commit for a long time, but I never scouted, and I hope he's not a bust. Hopefully, and I was glad to see him commit. I'm glad to see that. And also Garrett Newell, I hope he's not busted either, but he does commit here. I hope not recruiting any of those. I hope that those guys all end up being good. But right here, Dion Hall, quarterback that would fit my system amazingly. Only question I have is how is his accuracy going to have an effect? But his throw power definitely makes up for it, as he will be getting a lot of points through the whole situation with 3 commits this week. Mindley, we are slowly moving up on him, but hey, guess what, dude? Good news for you. We got a few commits last week, so thus you're going to move up to 300 points now. Luther Bennett, we're going down on. Oh yeah, we're going down on you, so I'm going to take points off of you. Ryan Valentine, ooh, we're definitely going down on you, so I'm not going to put any points towards you. But hey, Derek Jackson, what's going on, buddy? How's it going? We're going to put some points towards you. Willie Mitchell, we'll leave that one where it is, as we are flying up on his boards after that visit last week. Hopefully we can stay up there. Isaac Ingram, there's very little hope left to get him. Marcus Romero, though, we are now in the lead for him, and I think it's pretty much, if I put 400 points on him, I feel, wait, let me see, if I put 700, yeah, we still have over 100 points, I would put 700 on him, almost, hopefully to guarantee him. And I do like Paul Gear. I feel like he could be an amazing running back, because I do need to make sure I get enough running backs for the future here. Sean Edwards, the guy from Traverse City, Michigan, defensive tackle, who nobody's really going for, but I don't know. I like run stoppers because I feel like they get in the backfield better at times, and also we did have trouble stopping the run, and that just made me realize I need somebody that can stop the run. And Bowling Green currently being in the lead for him. Hopefully we get him, but that's pretty much how recruiting is looking, as we did get those commits, so I want to see how we're ranking. We're now 53rd amongst classes, and the main reason being we don't have a lot of commits yet, but the commits we do have are quality commits, as we are the only team in our area to have a 5-star signing. And in our area, we have us and Fresno State are the only teams in our area to sign 4-star player, to have 2 4-star players signed. From 45 down to us, the only other team that has 2 4-star commits is Texas. I don't know why I said Fresno. I'm sorry about that, Texas. But we are the only team all the way up until 37th that has a 5-star commit. The only other team being LSU, who aren't even bowl eligible this year. A lot of big shockers in this dynasty so far. Hopefully, we end up being one, going 11-1. Hey YouTube, Unknown Gamer here. I know you're seeing right here the Arizona game, and the Arizona State game has not been uploaded yet. There's a reason for that. It's nothing from EA. It was YouTube capture. I was scrolling through deleting videos, and I guess I accidentally deleted that video, not knowing that I had uploaded it yet. So that, of course, then that gameplay didn't get uploaded. But we did beat them, as you saw right there. But that one loss still kills me. And right here, yeah, you do see Kevin Johnson locked us out. So did this guy, and Corey Barnes committed to Arizona State after we beat them. And we do get the school record for rushing touchdowns, and
And we get 50 touchdowns this season, so that's very good. We do get Conference Play of the Week. We get beat a rival school. Yeah. You see all this stuff. I've slowly worked on passing the ball more, and I do think it's starting to help us out in the long run. But yeah, right here we did get a coaching upgrade though, and what am I going to use that on? I have a choice. I get extra points during the offseason. So we're getting ready to go into the offseason. We have a lot of recruits that are going to be wanting a lot of points. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cough right now. I had a basketball game earlier today, and I still have a little bit of a cough on. But you see, Ohio State gets bullshit. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the word, but it is bullcrapped by Michigan of all teams. Hey, we beat them in real life. Don't worry. But that is bullcrap. Michigan wins. That's so unrealistic, though. But right here, as you do see, they are still... Oh, wow, they are behind us. I didn't think that they would be behind us. But you do see right now, there are 3 undefeated teams left. And with us only having 1 game left, I frankly don't see us making it to a national championship this year. Let's see where we're on the BCS and where the Bulls have us predicted. Where the Bull projections, where we are there. But I think it'd take a miracle for us to get there. As you see, yeah, we are 8th there with who jumped? West Virginia jumping us. Where did Oregon State go? Oh, they lost to Oregon. So yeah, our toughest game possibly is potentially a rematch against an 8-4 team that beat us. So yeah, that'd be such a... See what I mean? We don't have a lot of hope to make it to that national championship. We need a lot of help from everybody. We need a lot of help from teams above us. But yeah, we're just going to scroll through, and then I'll stop once we get to right here, the January games, yeah, so that you guys can see these games. Iowa and Georgia in the Capital One. Out back is Wisconsin and Florida. That looks like a good game. And we're projected to play in the Rose Bowl against Texas A&M. Where's Ohio State? Ohio State, who's first? Nebraska and Alabama. Yeah, so we're expected to play Texas A&M in the Rose Bowl right now, as we are projected to, of course, win the Pac-12 because we do have the best record in the Pac-12. And then you see USC really close behind us, still only 1 loss in conference play, and they are projected to play West Virginia. And then Louisville is projected to play Ohio State in the All-State Sugar Bowl. Louisville possibly still being able to go undefeated, hoping that Ohio State can beat Nebraska in the in the Big Ten championship game. Right here, yeah, I'll just scroll through these somewhat. How does an 8-4 Missouri team get into a Cotton Bowl? That doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, basically right there, that's what you see. And Heisman Watch, I'll show you guys that since I do think Kadeem Carey is in the running for that. Yeah, Kadeem Carey is still rising up. He's 2nd on the list right now. Has Braxton Miller falls, but Johnny Manziel still sitting up there at 1st right now. And if he wins, I mean, that's just gonna... If he wins it, that just makes that game so much more important to Kadeem Carey. Has kind of a, hey, I'm not who you guys think I am. I'm a lot better than this guy. But as you do see, visits are all done for Drew Carroll. As long as we can keep putting up points, we'll win. Because I don't see Cal's gonna fall out, and then it's gonna be Oregon State and us. And I think we can win this one. This one, it looks like we got this one wrapped up too. James Bailey, this one's somewhat wrapped up. Derek Reynolds, week 14 visits, kill. As it does put us behind on him, but we'll come back up, don't worry on that. Romero, this kid's pretty much, this kid's going to commit here. I would almost put money on it. The defensive end
from Traverse City, Michigan. I think this kid has potential. And, well, we're slowly going up on his board. And, yeah, this kid with Michael Gibson will probably get him. What about Reggie Williams? I did offer him a scholarship. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get him too if he commits anywhere. We're not going to get him. Jamar Woods, no. Paul Garrett. We are slowly putting points, a gap between Auburn and us and in the race for Paul Garrett. And then Willie Mitchell, we are slowly moving up as he is almost in that battle. And 11, oh my gosh, he is still not counted out Virginia Tech yet. Wow, Willie Mitchell. Derek Jackson, we'll be able to get him to commit soon. Brian Valentine, we're not even going for him. Taylor, that scholarship helped us a little bit, but probably won't commit here. Yeah, we're already losing him. And right here, you will see the guard. We are going up on his board. Hopefully we get him. Dion Hall. We take the lead on Dion Hall. And in case you forget who this kid is, this is the quarterback with 94 speed. Just want to make sure everybody remembers, this quarterback has 94 speed. We are going to take off Kerry Burns, our fathers, but right here, off our board. But right here are our commits. Albert Smith, the cornerback who has 94 man coverage as a freshman. Probably will begin playing time. Garrett Newell might see a little bit of the field. Brandon Birch, he might see a decent amount. Chris Palmer, he'll be our kicker, as he does not have a lot of power, but he does have accuracy, and that's not all I care about, but that is a lot. And I'll see you guys with the advance into Conference Championship Week. And there is not going to be a rematch against Oregon, because Oregon State does win the Pac-12 North, I think. Yeah, they win the Pac-12 North. And as you see, a pretty good offense, a better offense than us, and a way better pass offense than us. No, I'm not shocked right there, but we do have the best defense, best rush defense, and that's pretty much all you really need to know about defense, because we are ahead in every single stat. We are 1-1 on national TV. I'm just going through this stuff. Oh yeah, we did lose Marcus. Yeah, he's been out for a while, I think. But they are missing their quarterback for this game. They're missing their quarterback for this game, and that is a big deal for them, is playing without their quarterback. And they have neither team has won a national championship. And also, no team has won a conference championship since 2000. So there will be a team finally being able to say, look what we did again. Look what we did now. We are back. And as you see right here, our toughest game of the year, the game that I thought would be the one we looked back on and said, that's what set the tone, that ended up being a game that I rather soon forget. And then the Washington game, that one was one I thought, okay, if I looked back on Minnesota and I saw they weren't doing too good, I'm like, okay, Washington set the tone. No. USC? Yes. USC was the team that set the tone for the season, for us just to keep rolling. And then UCLA just kind of pushed us that much further to finish off the season. And then Oregon came in and slapped us on the hand, basically said, no, not yet. But then you see Oregon State, they have not had a great season. I mean, they've had a good season for them, but you look at it, some of these barely beat an FCS West team. Got by pretty good on Hawaii and Utah. San Diego State, they beat pretty good. Colorado, pretty good. Washington State, only 3. 10 on Cal. 7 on Stanford. Lost to UCLA by 16. Barely escapes Arizona State. And beats Washington pretty good. But then loses pretty good to Oregon. So that pretty much tells us a lot about that. Of course, no recruiting this week. Only the game against Oregon State. Right here we are. As we are in Arizona for this game. taking this in, coming in first year, and being in the Pac-12 championship game. I find that huge for this program. New coach comes in, they're in Pac-12 championship, which they are in real life too. But first play of the game, we are starting to see how Oregon State got killed by Oregon. I think return game might have had something to do with it. But of course, then right off the bat, if they're having trouble with that, let's go to Kadeem Carey and see what he can do on the ground here. Solomon does have this impact player right now, and the juke almost gets him to the outside, and it gets him just enough to kind of reach that corner, and he is close to 1,500 yards on the season. That would be huge. If I can get Kadeem Carey to stay till next year, we will have an amazing program next year, because he'll be probably 99 overall, and he's just destroying it in his first year here. Oh no, and Kadeem Carey is down. And now immediately we're going to go to passing game, see what we can get out of this. But the fact that Kadeem Carey goes down right before bowl week, that could have major implications as to what we can do with what's left of today and with the one more game we have this year. Can we remain as a team that their only loss is to Oregon? I would not mind that. I'd rather be undefeated, but I guess one loss season is a one loss season. But Jenkins, he's coming in. He's trying to fill the big shoes that were left open. He's a senior, so he's trying to prove himself in his last game here in Arizona. Well, his last home game, wearing an Arizona uniform, trying to just get that win. One last win here in front of the Arizona fans before we go off to Pasadena, is where I project we'll be going, is Pasadena. And right here, Jenkins, he's saying the same thing. We're going to Pasadena. We don't care who stands in our way. Right here, another great run by Kadeem Carey. Sets us up inside the 3, and yes, he is back. He came back right after our defense got... They had a pretty good drive going in. We got a sack, and then they decided to go for it like everybody does. But Daniel Jenkins, he gets the touchdown and gets all the glory for this drive. Gets the touchdown and puts us up 14-0, going with basically 4.5 minutes left here in the first half, as we are starting to make our trip down to Pasadena. Arizona fans, start to buy your tickets, as there's no way we are not going there now unless we have a major lapse. And oh wow, a major lapse happens right after that on the kick return. Oh no. This might not go according to plan. Right here, Oregon State is making a drive out of this. I hate how the Connect does that. It makes my guys go back in man coverage. I mean, not in man coverage, but in the zone. But right here, we do get there. A fumble. Ball comes loose. And the big lineman picks it up. That's 2 forced fumbles today. Both of them, though, have resulted in a lineman picking them up. But this one, at least this one, still goes for negative yards, because the other one, he took 1 step forward, and that 1 step forward was across the first down marker. Big mistake here. And a killer mistake too, is now, not only do they get the ball coming out of half, but possibly right before halftime, this happens. Boom, as we do put the big hit on him, as you will see right here, we do still get the hit on him. And that's why Washington was coming in there so fast, was I saw that gap come open, and I immediately switched to Washington and just was coming in there as fast as I could, and I made sure I was trying to get right in the path, so maybe if he threw it I could get up there in time. But no, they go up 7-14. And what's this update about? Ohio State took the lead on Nebraska.
late in the second quarter. Well, that has big implications. Because that'd mean we would play Ohio State in the Rose Bowl and put Louisville most likely in the national championship game against Oregon. I mean, not Oregon, gosh dang it, against Alabama. And right here, though, we do get a good return. And now with 1:10 left, can we make a drive here and put up one more touchdown to try and put that much needed gap between us and Oregon State before half. Oh wow, very, very good coverage. But Austin Hill still finds an opening and gets it 28 yards. And yes, we can make a drive out of this. That was pretty good route at the end. I do like, that's why I always try and sit over there and wait in the pocket as long as I can if I'm not going to run. And Hill, he's been on a hot streak as of late. And right there, we get him again on the sideline this time as he tippy-toes and stays in for a 17-yard reception. I'm pretty sure this kid's a junior. And if he is, yeah, he's a junior. And next year, it just makes me think, what are we going to be able to do to teams next year with him? Oh, and I think I see something that might go to our advantage here as I do put the carry to go on a wheel. Oh, crap, they did. Yeah, they sniffed that out. I was kind of hoping that they would all focus on the other side. And then Kadeem Carey would just slip through and be open right in the end zone. But no, he wasn't, as you can see right there. So now we're sitting back here 20 with less than 30 seconds left in the game. In the first half, I mean, not the game. Oh, first incomplete pass of the day for New Solomon. First of his 4 attempts that have been incomplete. And right here, 21 seconds left. I just want to see if we can take a little bit more of a lead here going into half. As we are... Oh, no. Oh, almost a pick. But I will gladly take a field goal here after that play. I'll take any points after what almost happened. And right here, we are going to try and line this up. As Smith, does he have the power? Barely. And this kid's a senior, and he's not that good of a kicker. As you can tell, kind of annoys me. And I know next year our freshman isn't going to be a lot better at that. So, probably not going to see a lot of long field goals from this. Right here, a lot is riding on this play. As I'm going to assume that they're going to run left. And yes, we guess it right. And they turn it over on 4th down for the second time today. That's a huge turnover. Because now, what could have been a 7-point game is now a 10-point game. And, well, ball's in our court. The ball's in our court right now. And, well, why not try and go deep on him? And that's what we will do. As Austin Hill, right from the 4th down, right after they fail on 4th down, we come right back and almost immediately make them regret it. But very quickly, they're starting to regret that decision and starting to wish that they kicked that field goal, I bet. Now, immediately, we are making a drive down already in their territory and possibly getting ready to put up another touchdown on them. And right here, as they forget about Morrison too. Twice they've blown coverage on back-to-back plays. They've blown these deep routes. As Oregon State just cannot handle any deep routes right now. And this touchdown could very easily, if you ask me, put this game away. And a New Solomon could have led an amazing drive. And right there, he does. A New Solomon pretty much leads the drive that puts Oregon State out of the Pac-12 championship and might just have won his Arizona team a chance to play in Pasadena and win the Rose Bowl. It's right there. That puts us up 24-7. That is very big for us, as that gives us a 17-point cushion. And Ohio State is still ahead. As you do see Carlos Hyde doing some work in the receiving category. Von Bell with an interception. And Braxton Miller doing pretty good throwing the ball. But and it looks like Abdullah and Martinez are having some trouble. And oh wow, that is big. And
hoping that Ohio State wins, because then not only does that give us a possible chance at just maybe if some miracles happen playing in a national championship, but it also means that my favorite college team, Ohio State, could shoot up in the rankings and possibly find themselves playing in that national championship game too. And it actually would make more sense for them to play in it than us, as they would be the team that did beat the second-ranked team in the nation. So yeah, chances of us going to the national championship now are almost over. And oh no! As I'm talking, man, I should have made the big hit right there, but oh man, we are having some trouble stopping this Hamlet kid, as he has been destroying us over and over again through the air. But they just cannot finish a drive, and that's been the Achilles heel of Oregon State today. As they are going, oh wow, they do actually somewhat catch us by surprise there and run the ball down the middle when I thought they would run left, but oh well, we still stop it. Right here, Kadeem Carey did get over 1,500 yards rushing today. He finally got that milestone. So now, in this season, he has had, if you do not know, that is an amazing stat to have. And right here, Kadeem Carey does end up running into the blitz. Oh well, we're just running off clock right now. Trying to put one more touchdown up there and run off clock while we're at it. So looks like we're going to Pasadena for the next episode. And Kadeem Carey puts one more touchdown, gets one more touchdown, and that just, if you ask me, that seals the game. And he does break the school record for, I didn't see what it was, but it was a school record broken. We'll see it after the game. As right here, we go up 31-7 on Oregon State. And this is an update from the Ohio State game, I bet. No. Oh, Northern Illinois might lose to Ohio. That would be a huge, huge upset here. So now Nebraska's on upset alert. Well, not huge upset, but still upset alert. And so is Northern Illinois. So two teams I know a lot of people, if they would have heard those games, I know how people are. People tend not to say Ohio State's going to win. So yeah, I know how that is. But I think Ohio State's good. I think they could very easily finish off that game against Nebraska, beat Nebraska, find themselves possibly in a national, maybe not in a national championship, but possibly in the Rose Bowl against us, and that would be one heck of a game. Another touchdown for Kadeem Carey. I mean, this was awesome. I mean, if they don't show their own replay, we will go into replay, and they're not going to show it, so I'll go in and show it myself. But right here, Kadeem Carey, I mean, oh, snap. He broke this right there, breaks this guy's ankles, destroys this defender's ankles, and then just dives into the end zone. I mean, two defenders are on the ground right now with holding their ankles after that play. And that just, I wanted to milk clock, but if I see an opening like that, we're going to take it. As we do go up 38-7, but right here, what is this? Ohio State beats Nebraska. Ohio State hates Nebraska. It's for their first loss of the year. Oh, I'm sorry, but that feels so good being a Buckeye fan. It feels so good to see that stuff happen. Oh, man. Sorry. I'm a little bit tired because the game was early this morning, and yeah. Right. Oh, no. What's going on? Yes, we do actually stuff them right there. And that is how you stop a team like Oregon State. Okay, I'm sorry, I had no clue where that was going. Yeah, but this is pretty much, if you want to be Oregon State, all game I've been running man and just running the ball. So right here, as we do swarm Storm Woods. That Very hard to say. But now they're just going to try and help their season out and try and make it into a November bowl by, I guess, trying to make it look better. But yeah, it looks like this game's pretty much over. And McKnight picks it off. Jonathan McKnight. Could it be a pick six? It could. No, but they get him just short of it, short of the end zone. So now Jonathan McKnight just puts the icing on the cake for this game. It is all over. It is done. We've finished Oregon State. There's no hope left if you're them. If you're Oregon State, you're looking at this kind of as an, oh wow, well, at least we can build from here. But Kadeem Carey gets another touchdown just to add to the misery. As right here, we have a chance to make it 45-7 here. As we just basically told Oregon, the whole state of Oregon, we just said, hey, we just showed you guys have no chance of winning the conference championship. And well, this game is more of a statement game to Oregon, to school Oregon. And Marcus Mariota saying, we're coming for you next year, and don't expect to steamroll us. Well, not steamroll us, but don't expect to easily get out of there, and don't expect to get a win either, because we're not going to lose to any. Next year, I'm predicting us to go 14-0. That's my prediction, as I think we can. And oh wow, yeah, my controller's getting ready to die, and it has died 100% mid-recording. I am terribly sorry about that. And let me try and get this back together real quick. Crap. I'll be right back. We are back here. This might be, as I know these videos are long, and some people don't like long videos. I will be trying to shorten next year by not putting in so much recruiting stuff. And at the end, just every third or fourth game, just going over, like, hey, this is what we did in recruiting. Here's what it's looking like right now. Here's who is looking to commit soon, and that. But I won't be doing, like, just so you guys know, off season, I'm not going to live stream it. It'll just be a video, probably be about half an hour to 45 minutes, maybe, depending on what all I put in it and what I decide to put in it. But right here, as you do see, this probably will end up being the last play of the game. I hope it is. Yeah. Yes, that's what we wanted to do. Let them get far enough to where they won't be able to get off another play. The coach isn't going to call a timeout. The Pac-12 championship game is done, and it ends with the score of Oregon 7, Arizona 45, as we just trample Oregon State in the Pac-12 championship. As play of the game is the destroying of two defenders' ankles. And right here, as you see us all sitting here celebrating and stuff. And yeah, right there, pretty much that's it. Right there, as you see us lifting up the trophy. I wanted to be quiet there because I didn't know if there was going to be any special celebrations or anything, but no, there's not. That's the end of this episode, and now we are going into bowl season. As right now, the team I'm worried about the most is Ohio State Buckeyes. As of course, after beating Nebraska, they're the Big Ten champs. They will be going probably. They'll probably be going to Pasadena along with us. So that'll be interesting. And until next time, like, comment, and subscribe.